This is the original exhaust mount, and I'm not sure if it's tweaked or not the right one or what the deal is. But this, or you know what it probably is the shocks on it are just way too tall. So I have, I think, enough scrap metal to make a new one of these where this I can make this a little lower. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna bust out a new exhaust mount, muffler mount. There-ish. I'm going a completely different direction with the exhaust mounting. I decided to kind of attempt something a little fancier than what I was originally doing, which was basically just remaking the factory bracket. So instead, what I'm going to try to do is, and there's already a gap, but that doesn't really bug me too much. There. I'm going to use this 3/8 solid rod in between. Use these two types of little coupler dealies, and then another solid rod coming out and going into the mount on the frame. So it should look a little sexier than the what was there before, which was pretty horrific. So anyway, I'm gonna do another tack here. That looks pretty good to me. I was just trying to figure out, or not figure out, but get this centered up, because this rod was kind of up and down just like that. So I was tapping it down to get there, to find the center of this coupler here. And it's almost there. In fact, I might tap it down just a little bit more. I'm gonna go very... very light. Perfect. Tack that in place, one on either side. I put another one up here on this side, and then we'll move on to the next piece. Made a little jig here for the other mount. Well, and it's basically, this was the old mount, this thing. So this was what I was planning on doing. This is the current setup. Go. Good enough for me. Ta-da. Okay. Now, so that's it. There's the piece on the muffler. Here's the piece on the frame. And we're gonna run one off the back of here, cutting over here, clearing the belt, and then coming coming over here, clearing the belt, and then coming up through here, and rejoining with this one up here. Just went out, test fit the muffler and the frame mount and the piece I need to make to go in between them, and it's gonna have to look something like this. So a straight shot, and then kind of a weird corkscrew turn. So a bend down, and then also a bend to the right, all in a very kind of tight pattern, which is easy to do with like this, you know, wire and stuff, this baling wire. but with 3/8 metal, it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. I do have a hydraulic bender. That's what I'm going to try to use. We will see what happens. If worse comes to worse, I can always just do one bend, which I know I'll be able to do for sure. And then instead of having the corkscrew, it'll just be like this and kind of angled down. So yeah, hopefully I can get the two in a very tight space like that on this pipe. Whew. Wish me luck. There we go. Now we can see. Fuck. Booger shot my sock. That's close, but that ain't it. Wasn't happy with the first one, so I'm gonna knock that off and we'll do a second. I don't know how long that was down for. Well, it's tacked up, except for the bottom side, but I just want to make sure the pipe's kind of about to be set in place, so I just want to make sure that the it's kind of rotated right where I want it, and yeah, everything looks good. Look at more clearance. God, holy shit, that clearance is good.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Just sat back, double checked everything. Everything looks good. So I think we are ready for the final tack. Then we'll double check everything one last time. Make sure it's all golden. It up. Nope. Don't crank. It sits on the bike like this. Clears the belt or the chain with ample room. Comes back here. Here was the original mount, which rubbed the belt really bad because it had some tall shocks on it. Let's see how much it was rubbed. So that was kind of a scary thing. This was nice and thick though. Kind of a bummer. This was my first attempt. I was gonna just kind of mimic what I saw there and then gap in between these two. And as I started figuring out what I wanted to do there, I started realizing I think I just want to redo the entire thing. And so that's where we're at here. So this is going to be the new exhaust hanger. It clears the belt quite a bit more down here, so there shouldn't be any more rubbing issues. And then I just kind of like the look a little bit better. I need to finish it up and clean it up, but it's a good start so far. So that's where we're at. There we go. This is the exhaust mount. I didn't really get it on camera, but I did get two bends in here. They weren't exactly how I drew it up on the X's and O's, but it worked out. My goal was to keep this looking fluid, like a straight one, just one piece all the way through, and then I had a slight kink right here with in addition to this curve here. So yeah, it ended up working out pretty good. And with the black paint, it just disappears on the bike, which was kind of the whole point of this mount. They call this a muffler. That's crazy.